everybody. I thought that I would take a quick moment just to share with you what I am doing for NaNoJouMo 2016, just kind of what my process is as I go into each day's prompt. First of all, I have been doing NaNoJouMo since, I've got my very first journal here, since November 11th, and this is actually my 4th year doing it. I, in the past, have used these Strathmore visual journals with mixed media paper in them. The great thing about them is that they have 68 pages in them, so I was able to get 2 years worth of NaNoJouMo in one of these journals. So this is 2011 and 2012, and then this one is 2014 and 2015. I have no idea what happened to 2013 and why I didn't participate. I imagine something was going on with the family, or I have no idea. But anyways, here is 4 years of NaNoJouMo, and I really want to encourage you to participate in this. It is so neat, and looking back on these, it is so fun to see how much my style has changed. So in 2011, this was actually when I very first started doing art journaling. My son was born in January 2011, and I started art journaling around April of 2011. So, you know, by November I was still extremely new with just learning everything. So it is just, I really love looking back on these and just seeing how I did the pages and how I interpretate and how, you know, just how I use the prompt to create my page for each day. So the neatest thing that I discovered is just looking at these, you can tell how much using texture and just recycled elements and things, that obviously in 2014 and 15 is when I really started just experimenting more with putting things in my journal, because this one is so much more chunkier. But it is just so fun to go back and look at all of these. So this is 2012. I had just really started learning about using collage and doing collage on my pages. So it is just really fun to just do this and look back and see how much, you know, your style has changed over the years. So this is 2011, 2012, 2014 and 15, and I do have journal flips in my NaNoJouMo playlist on here on YouTube, so you can see all of the pages. I have videos for almost all of these out of this book, I'm pretty sure. I wasn't doing videos whenever I was, when I did this first year. There might be some for this second year, but I honestly am not 100% sure. But all of the videos that I have done for NaNoJouMo over the years are all in my playlist here on YouTube. So this year I got behind and let November sneak up on me, and I did not get my journal until the other day. And I ran to Hobby Lobby, I ran to Michael's did not have any of the visual journals at all, my store didn't. And I ran to Hobby Lobby because it's across the road and grabbed this. This was the only visual journal that they had. And so then whenever, well, it was, the first was yesterday, so on Monday night I started looking at this and I thought, wait a minute, this only has 44 pages in it, so it is not big enough for me to use for 2 years. So yesterday I drove around to a couple more places in town. Nobody has them in their store anymore. They do have them online. Blix has them online, but I decided that I was not going to use this because I don't know, at first I had it in my brain, well, you know, I only get 1 month in here and then I've got all these extra pages, which obviously I could pull the pages out, but I just let that frustrate me so much that I decided I did not want to use this at all. So what I did is yesterday I have a stack of books on my bookshelf that I've just been kind of collecting, that I thought, you know, that one day pile, when I thought one day, you know, I can use this to turn into a journal. And so I looked through those and I found this old cookbook that I had gotten at one of our library book sales, and it only has 33 pages in it. So obviously I'm only going to be able to get 1 year in here, but I really liked the idea that it's bigger. It's quite a bit bigger than the visual journal, and I thought, you know what, I've been doing the same thing in the same journal for 4 years, and it's time for me to change things up a bit. So I decided to use this. It's bigger and I have more space, which would be really nice when I'm doing collage on it. And you know, maybe I'll like only having 1 year in a journal. If I don't, then I can go back next year and try something else. But for this year, I'm going to use this cookbook, and I think it's going to turn out really, really neat. Since there are extra pages, I am just going to kind of do maybe some random collage here. On this table of contents page, I'm going to list all of the prompts for this year. And then I already did the first page yesterday, so the first page is on here, and I'll just go from there. And I'll have a couple of extra pages in the back. I don't know if I'll tear anything out. I might just do, you know, fill it up with some extra collage at the end. But yesterday I really enjoyed working on this. The nice thing is that, you know, I can fold it back, and for now it's all nice and flat. I know as soon as I start doing mixed media type things in here, it's going to get kind of chunky, but I think that this is going to work really, really well. So now when I go into the prompt each day, I have decided that I am going to find a quote or a song lyric or something that goes along with the prompt for that day. So yesterday the prompt was up a tree, and so I literally just Googled quotes about being in a tree, and I got some great ideas. It sent me to a Goodreads page which was full of wonderful quotes, and I decided to use this one that says, "Trees are poems that the earth writes upon the sky." So I think I'm going to do that for all the prompts this month. Whatever the prompt is, I'm going to try to find a quote or a song lyric, and I will use that just to have some words on my page. Because the prompts are all over the place this year. In the past, she's given songs as the prompts, and whenever we did songs, I would read through all of the lyrics of the song, and I would pick out one sentence that I liked the most out of that song, and I would use that to inspire my page. So I think by just finding a quote that goes along with the prompt for each day, that will help jumpstart me to get an idea that I can use for that page. The other thing that I try to do is I try to alternate between doing collage and doing mixed media. So since I did collage yesterday, I'm going to try to do mixed media today, unless I just know that I have an idea that I totally want to use. Using collage, I will do that. It's not a big deal. It's silly. It's just me. But I just like to try to keep things mixed up a little bit, and it keeps me from just kind of defaulting to, okay, I'm just going to do this page today. I'm just going to do collage just to get it done. This is supposed to be, it's a good thing, and it's an enjoyable thing, and it's a great way to incorporate art into your world every day. And it's not, I don't want to turn it into a chore. And so by kind of alternating between those two, that just helps me still enjoy the process through the whole month, and it just kind of keeps, it's a little bit of a challenge that I like to just give myself. So I hope that you decide to join along with NaNoJouMo with us this year. Be sure to follow Dawn DeVries Sokol on Instagram. Yesterday she posted a graphic that has the prompt for every day for November. She'll also have the prompts on her webpage, and she is not doing a Facebook group this year. She is just having everything just social media wide, and just be sure to hashtag your creations with NaNoJouMo and NaNoJouMo2016. And I'll put all of that information down in the comments. But I just really want to encourage you to play along. This is it's a great experience. It's just fun to do some bit of art every day. You don't have to do as big as this. You could do, you know, something small. It's just, the goal is just to create daily. That's the gift of the whole month, is creating daily. I will try to share a video every day of me creating my page for that day. Sometimes it gets a little hectic on the weekends, and it's harder for me to record. But just be sure to check back here on my YouTube channel, check your emails. I have some other projects that I'm working on through this month also, so there might be some days where I will be posting 2 videos each day. I know that in Gmail, when you get, you know, 1 or more emails from the same person, that it stacks them up, and it's really easy to miss one of the notifications from YouTube that I've posted a second video for that day. So just be sure to keep an eye out on your email, and on my page I will try to keep the most current video as the main video on my channel. Follow me on Instagram. I will be sharing all the pictures of my pages on Instagram, and a notification when I have, you know, each video up. So I am Packer. I'll put all the information down low in the comments. Like I said, I have a couple other projects going, and one that I am hoping to get kind of figured out and will be sharing with you in a week or so. I am going to try to host a Advent collage journal. I don't know if I want to call it a group, just a gathering or sharing online. So I'm going to be working in just a small moleskin and doing collage each day through Advent, and I will be sharing more about that with you later. So thanks so much, everybody, for watching. I'm sorry my voice is kind of funky. Allergies are off the charts, and gosh, I can't keep from coughing. So thank you so much, and thanks for all of your support and all of your kind words. And be sure to join along with NaNoJouMo. Hashtag your creations so that we can see everything, and just really enjoy this whole month of creating. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.